Hey there! So today we have another review, and this is a new beer from Ellipsis that we recently released. And this is Imperial Brazil Loves New England. This is an 8.5% double IPA. I think actually the reason behind this beer was that, or name behind it, is that apparently Ellipsis thinks that the New England IPAs brewed in Brazil have different malt bill forms. I guess they use a different malt bill in here. I don't know if that's the case with so many breweries in America doing different kind of New England IPAs. I can't imagine it's specific to Brazil, but that's really cool. If you guys don't already know, South America, specifically Brazil and some other countries, have like up and coming kind of like craft scenes. And the cool thing about craft actually right now is that for the longest time it's sort of a regional thing. You know, Belgium has culture, Germany has culture, and then pretty much everywhere else in the world that has craft beer is now being inspired by the kind of innovation and fun things that American brewers are doing. So now we have 8,000 breweries in this country. A lot of places in the world are mimicking American craft beer. So IPA is one of them. And no longer is it doing West Coast IPA, it's New England IPA. So people looking for that stuff. So let's dig into this one. So this is one of our favorites. A tap room, including, yes, very pale color. Comes in a light gold color, medium plus haze on that. We do fine our beer, so it doesn't come in super opaque. That's kind of like green character to it, a little bit of fruitiness, unripened fruit, right? A little bit of that.
Yeah, it's kind of got some like really fresh lemon, maybe some sweeter notes of like kumquat.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's because my nose is half stuffed again. Do you almost kind of get that chivy thing?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. A little bit of that green chivy thing. The owners actually argued with me about with me one of these beers because like I found like this kind of like garlicky oniony thing kind of thing, and but no, for sure there's like it's maybe not specifically garlic onion, but there's some amount of green quality that is either chive or
Reminiscent,
scallion or some kind of like spicy herb or like greenish herb character.
Mm-hmm.
A little cold in the back of the fridge.
Yeah.
So you get a little more fruitiness on the palate.
Fruitiness and almost, more floral.
I get a big attack of mangoes, ripe, tangerine.
Yeah. It is very cold.
Yeah. There's a little bit of like chalkiness to it almost.
There is, for sure.
Nice creamy mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
Pale malt to it, so pale qualities to it, so it's like light cracker breadiness.
Mm-hmm. I think this is a lot of the same type of, I don't want to say notes, but I guess like the mouthfeel is kind of like, and some of the notes are like very similar to the other IPA that we just had from, I feel like we described it, unless I'm thinking of a different one that we just
Creamy,
had last night.
Slightly dry, spicy.
Yeah.
What's your final impression rating?
Spicy
Spicy in the sense of, again, that kind of like
herbal
note. So I guess not herbal. So like that herbal drying note. A little bit of like green hop character on the back end. So what's your final impression rating?
I mean, I think I say this pretty much about like a majority of the New England styles that we have. This is a very good beer.
Yeah.
This is what percent?
8.5.
8.5. Yeah, I think that for the I think this is pretty spot on for an 8%, 8.5% as far as like the booziness of it to me.
Yeah.
I would really like to see how this one ages.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that, our supplies will last that long, but send help. Anyway, we've had a few from Ellipsis, and I don't think they've really ever let me down. I mean, there's been some, sure, that they've come out with, I think more specifically, like the fruit punch ones are not quite my thing, but, still pretty interesting nonetheless. I feel that this really falls into the same category as their other New Englands that I've had recently. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and I'll give this a 93.
Mm-hmm.
92, 93? I'm going to...
Yeah. Just a solid New England IPA. I do think it could use a little bit more time to tamper down a little bit of that kind of... We're smelling it as like chive or something, but also just like the screaming hop character. And calm down a bit, but the beer's nice and clean. Again, it doesn't have that creamy, thick thing that a lot of New Englands do. They find it out, so it actually has like some washing away of like dryness to it, right? The booze helps it, the hops help it, and the beer's actually just has a nice dryness to it. Not too much residual sweetness on it, but pretty good. And yeah, I'm very curious to see what it would do along with some aging on the Citra Unit. As for my rating, let's go with a 93. Let's go 9-3. Solid. Imperial Brazil loves New England from Ellipsis. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Shout out to Ellipsis. Later.